It blends practicality and sports performance like no other vehicle there is. So let's take a deep dive into it. Let's look at the inside, let's look at the outside, let's look at the engine, and let's take it for a drive. Come on, let's go. The first thing to notice about this Panamera is just how wide it is and how intimidating it looks. This red color is awesome. You come up here, of course you got the LED headlights, you got the Porsche badge there. Backing up, there you see the front splitter going down. Coming around to the side, you see the awesome wheels that you have here on the Michelins. These are 20-inch rims, blacked out with the Porsche emblem, and you see the black Porsche Performance brake calipers there. There you see the vent, heat extractor. Of course, you got the body colored mirrors, the handles. Coming around to the back, you see the quad exhaust, which I think is sharp. You see the Panamera GTS there in gloss black, Porsche above it, which looks really good with this red, and you can see that the spoiler rises up when depending on what mode you're in. I think that that's a pretty cool addition as well. This car looks like a great sports car, but yet it is a sedan or a hatchback, ever how you want to define it. But I think this vehicle stands out. I know when I'm on the road driving and I see a Panamera, I definitely notice them. And this is a GTS, which makes it that much more special. Here's the key fob. You got your lock, unlock, your trunk opening. There's the electric trunk. You can see the space back here. Obviously those seats fold down. Here's where you'd keep the spare tire. You also have a 12-volt outlet right there. So this is a very roomy trunk actually. And there you go. All right, let's check out the engine. Here's the heart of the beast. Under the hood, you have a 4-liter twin turbo V8 that cranks out 473 horsepower and 458 pound-feet of torque. Car and driver and them say they can get 0 to 60 in this in 3.2 to 3.3 seconds with a quarter mile at about 11.7 at 117 miles an hour. I don't know if we'll do the draggy on this tonight or not, but we're definitely going to give it the business and see what she's got. This is a sharp looking engine. I do like the Porsche 4.0 V8 GTS right there. Definitely think that looks good. Here's your air intakes. Definitely a sharp looking engine. All right, let's get inside and see what she looks like. First thing you notice is the white leather, the nice trim with the stitching up here. So you got your windows, you got your Bose system, got your Porsche mats, you got a very nice perforated seat back here. These seats are sports styled seats. That's how much room I got. Got a pocket right here, got plenty of vents. Over here you got your heated seats. You got your climate controls. The car's not on, so you can't see it, but you got your dual climate controls here. More venting here. You got your armrest with extra storage. This is very nice leather. It's very soft. The white does go well with the red exterior. The ceiling here is a kind of like a felt. You got your sunroof, panoramic moonroof. And back here, it's very nice. This is definitely a more on the luxury end of things, especially the way this leather feels with these perforated seats. Okay, up front, we got the nice leather here, the nice trim and stitching that we saw on the back. Here you got your trunk opening, your power windows, your adjustable mirrors, your lights under the mirrors, got your memory seats, got your Bose speaker, got your Panamera GTS badging. You got the same perforated performance seats. Here you got your pedals, your Porsche floor mats. Porsche is one of the few that still has this key turn to start. All right, sitting inside on the steering wheel, you have your voice activation. Looks like you got your radio controls. Over here, you got your phone. You got your drive mode select right here. You got the very nice Porsche emblem here. Here you see a turned off digital gauge cluster, partial digital gauge cluster, 79 degrees outside. Got your GTS RPM gauge. There you see Panamera GTS. Come down over here, there's your gear shifter. It does have a manual. Look in here, you got your Panamera right there. You got your cup holders. You got your storage with your 12 volt and your USBs. Up here you got your lights as well as your sunroof controls, and then your garage door opening. And of course with a Porsche you do get the Porsche design, you get the clock as well as the performance time. We do have paddle shifters here. Coming around, here's your stock for your lights. Here's your stock for your cruise control and adaptive cruise control. Lane keep assist. Here's your stock for your windshield wipers over here. Let's see if we can turn this on. Here you see the lit up gauge cluster. You have your speedometer to the left of your RPM range. You got your temperature outside. Over here you got your gauges that you can adjust. Depending on what mode you're in, you see you got the temperature, oil temperature, battery, trip meter. You got your navigation, night view assist. There's for your sports performance, fastest lap. There's your G-force, tire pressures, drive distribution with the power. This is an all-wheel drive car. Also, if you go into the different modes, there's your normal, there's your sport, it changes the exhaust. There's your Sport Plus, and there's your individual configuration mode. Over here is your info system. Here you got your Apple CarPlay, your Android Auto, all your media, all your settings, vehicle, air conditioner. You go to vehicle. There you can adjust the drive modes, chassis height, sport exhaust system, spoiler extended, which is where we're at now. The spoiler is extended in the back. We want the sport exhaust system. We want the chassis to be Sport Plus. We want the drive mode to be Sport Plus. You know how we do it. And look at this. So when you click on it, it shows you what it changes. It highlights it there in the orange and yellow. There you see the suspension highlight, you see the spoiler highlight, the exhaust, and the engine. Everybody knows I'm a sucker for animations. I say it in every video, but to me that looks cool. Here you see you got your temperature controls for your climate. You got your media, your home button, your apps, so you can control stuff down here as well. You have your heated and cooled seats, your defroster, your traction control. Here you got your gear shifter with your reverse drive, manual settings for the paddle shifters. All right, let's give it a crank and get ready to give it a drive. All right, everybody, let's start her up. Wow, that sounds good. That V8 definitely sounds good. Yeah, there's something about a V8 in a performance car that just sounds absolutely amazing. And that sounds really good. Let's get ready to go on a drive. Hope everybody can see okay. This does have a heads-up display. I'm in Sport Plus. Man, this thing sounds good. I'm not gonna lie, it sounds real good. Yeah, she's quick. There's the acceleration. I'm in 4th gear. I haven't even really put it down yet. I love the sounds the muffler is making when it downshifts. It's very good. It sounds good. Just gotta love the way V8s sound. The suspension is tight, which I got it in Sport Plus mode, so it's the tightest suspension. If I had it in normal, it would be probably a little bit more cushiony, but you know, with this, I can definitely feel the road, which isn't a bad thing. A lot of people don't like it. It's not a bad thing. The steering wheel is nice and tight. I like a tight steering wheel. I keep my truck in sport mode. Well, I keep the steering in sport mode and the suspension, even when it's in normal on the engine. I like a tight steering wheel. I like that feel. I love the way this downshifts. There's a night view assist here, guys. Look at this. There's like a night vision camera for night assist. There's the vehicles in front of me. I hope y'all can see this from the angle of the phone. This is freaking nuts. On the short I did, why this is the best sports sedan on the market, and I was going through the technology. I didn't even know about this. I did not know about this. So add this to the technology bullets that I addressed. This is a smooth driving car. Even with a sport suspension, this still drives really well. Here we go. Let's give it the business. Yeah, that's great acceleration, great torque, great sound. A little bit of road noise in the sport suspension with the tires, especially when you get into highway speeds. Like right now we're doing 64 in 5th gear, and this is an 8-speed dual clutch transmission. I failed to mention that earlier. $48 miles till empty. We're good. We're good. Since this is not my car and I don't have the owner with me like I did with the Rivian, I'm not going to do a draggy. But I think with some of the, I'll do another acceleration here, but with some of the accelerations I've done and being on the highway, that you can tell how quick the pickup is and how torquey it is. Let's see what we can do right here. Oh yeah. 4th gear up to 84, 85. That engine sounding off, that V8 sounding off like that. And she's fun. Definitely no complaints in the performance and power department. I'm going to head back to the dealership. I'll mention this too when I drop the car off, but see Ray Diaz at Century Automotive Group. If you're interested in this Panamera, it is used. I think it's got 11,000 miles on it. So it's basically brand new. It's a 22. And he'll hook you up with a deal. And if you're interested in a Land Rover, Porsche, BMW, Jaguar, Volvo, go see my friends at Century Automotive Group. They help me out, they take care of me, and they'll definitely take care of you too. There you have it, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this little adventure with me with the Porsche Panamera GTS. If you want a car that has daily driver practicality but yet track car performance, definitely check this out. Call my friend Ray Diaz here at Century Automotive Group and he'll definitely hook you up with a good deal. They're great people up here. They take care of me, and they'll take care of you. I'll put a link to this car in the description. Be sure to like and subscribe. Let me know what other vehicles you want to see and what other vehicle types or brands you want to see. I'll make it happen. And let me know what you think about the Panamera. Would it be something you'd be interested in? Why or why not? Let me know. And remember, if you got a fun car or truck and you're on a back road, go ahead and give it the business and have some fun with it. We'll talk to y'all later.